Now, our fast-paced world is breeding a generation of stressed kids. Now, that's according to Mental Illness Education ACT, who have developed a program on how to deal with it. Now, the Stress Better program, as it's called, will help students in years 11 and 12 recognize symptoms through direct contact with volunteers with lived experience. Well, one of those volunteers is Emma Manderson, who joins us now from Canberra. Emma, welcome to the show. Thanks for being with us. Now, take us through the sort of stresses that's being faced by young people these days. Is it due to schoolwork? Is it due to social stresses?
So the largest one we have is school, particularly with the older year levels, so years 11 and 12. Younger than that, you get a lot of other social stresses, so things with family, relationships, jobs often, when money's a concern. The year 12s have a lot of concerns also about the future.
As we all have, really. But really, when you're a young person, the future is uncertain. It can be very stressful. It is interesting that the program is called Stress Better, and it is entitled Don't Stress. Is this an acknowledgement that stress is part of life, but there are tools to cope with it?
Absolutely. So we acknowledge really importantly that stress plays sometimes a positive and a really important role in our lives. And so when the stress is sort of becoming a negative thing, you know, that's going to happen inevitably through your life, and learning how to cope with that well is really the key.
So take us through perhaps some of the steps for young people to deal better with stress.
So it's about understanding what you're stressed about. So often there's a lot of things that you're stressed about, and it's sort of pinpointing what exactly those are. From there, why is it important to you? Because we usually only stress about things that are important to us. And then what is there that you could do about that? So can you take some kind of action in order to decrease your stress? So if you're stressed about a particular exam, can you talk to a teacher about it? Can you study with a friend? And if you're doing those things and you're still stressed, where can you go for extra support? So where can you find maybe counselling, things like that.
Do you think there's enough education and information out there for young people to know where to go to get proper counselling?
I think that there can possibly never be enough education about that, but it's definitely getting better.
Emma, I've just finished watching the series 13 Reasons Why, and if there's something that stood out for me is the fact that young people feel often they aren't able to speak to their parents or teachers about their problems. Is it then best to confide in their own peers?
Yeah, so peers are a really important resource for young people, absolutely. Unfortunately, talking to your friends has its limitations in terms of your friends know you really well and they have a strong understanding of what you're going through. What they don't have is the knowledge of what to do to help you. And so it's really helpful if when a person confides in their friends are able to say, look, maybe we can go seek more help, or like look at this website, or talk to this kind of chat line in order to access something that will help resolve the issue.
It's wonderful what you're doing, Emma. Thank you so much for speaking with us, Emma Manderson.
Thank you very much.